Selena Gomez is not just a popular name, she is a true phenomenon of modern show business. Her path to fame has not been easy, yet she has reached incredible heights. From her roles on Disney Channel to a solo career in the music world, she has found her way into the hearts of millions. But what lies behind her radiant smile that we see on red carpets and glossy magazine covers? Behind the facade of perfection stands a real woman who knows how to inspire admiration and keeps us following her every move. Her social media posts gather thousands of likes in mere seconds, and fans dissect each of her captions, trying to understand what she wants to convey. However, sometimes it seems that behind this popularity lies something much deeper. Selena masterfully balances light and shadow in her public persona, leaving room for speculation. She is always ready to share her innermost thoughts when it comes to important topics such as the struggle with anxiety and depression. Yet, perhaps there is something more that we will never know. Will she ever reveal all her secrets, or will she leave us guessing forever? Many believe that behind her penetrating eyes lies a much deeper story, a story of loneliness, broken hearts, and the search for self. Selena is more than just a star of stage and screen. She is a true icon that evokes admiration while simultaneously leaving numerous questions unanswered. Her fans are always eager to know more. Do all her posts reflect reality, or are some moments of her life carefully crafted to maintain interest in her persona? Why does she so often leave enigmatic messages, only to delete them later? What does the silence after a storm of comments really mean? Perhaps only she knows, or maybe it's all intentional, designed to keep the intrigue surrounding her life alive. She is one of the few who can so skillfully attract attention, while leaving space for imagination. And while we see her bright image every day, who knows what happens behind the scenes? Selena Gomez is a star who keeps us in constant suspense, and we are ready to discuss her every next move for hours. Now the question arises, will we ever see the real Selena, or will this image remain just an illusion? At first glance, it seems that Selena Gomez was always destined for fame. Her career began on the screens of Disney Channel, where millions of children, teenagers, and even adults fell in love with her vibrant image. She was not just an actress, she was a symbol of a generation. Her charm, talent, and sense of authenticity immediately set her apart from the others. In every episode, she radiated innocence and joy, feelings that the audience resonated with on a deep level. But was Selena's path to stardom really as perfect and carefree as it seemed on screen? Could it be that behind the smile we saw on television lay a hidden struggle she didn't want to share with anyone? After her success on Disney, Selena set her sights on a new ambitious goal, conquering the music world. Her first songs became massive hits, attracting an army of fans who saw a piece of their own lives reflected in her music. However, despite her voice being heard on radio stations worldwide, this success did not guarantee that her life became any easier. On the contrary, with every new song, every tour, and every achievement, the pressure on Selena grew. It raises an interesting question: was this a simple quest for more, or a constant search for the perfect distraction from deeper internal battles? Selena Gomez often describes her music as personal confessions, where each song is not just a collection of rhymes and melodies, but a true story. A story she relives over and over again each time she performs it on stage. Fans are captivated not only by her talent but also by the depth of emotion she pours into every piece of work. Her songs are a mirror of her soul, reflecting painful experiences, hopes, and even fears that she dares to speak about through music when she perhaps cannot say it aloud. In each song lies a mystery that she allows her fans to unravel, but she never fully reveals it. And it seems that after achieving everything others could only dream of, Selena continues to push the boundaries of her capabilities. However, with every new project, the question arises: is she doing this for the sake of fame, or is she trying to escape from something we may never see? After all, we know that success doesn't always bring peace, and in her case, perhaps the opposite is true. She has become an icon for young people around the world, but do they see the real Selena behind the image we know and love? When she sings about heartbreak, about pain endured, or the fear of an uncertain future, we feel like we understand her. But can we be sure that we know the whole truth? Many of her songs hint at profound internal experiences that may be known only to her. These lines contain allusions to losses, to dreams that have shattered, and to a struggle with oneself. Some listeners are convinced that in every performance, there is another, invisible side of her personality that she fears to reveal but is hard to ignore. Is her music a form of healing, or is it simply a shield against a world that never stops demanding more? Perhaps the most challenging question is how to be as famous as Selena while preserving one's true self? Can one be so accessible to millions while remaining an independent individual? She makes us ponder what it's like to live under constant scrutiny, where every word and every step is discussed by thousands of people. Is her smile on the red carpet genuine, or is it just another aspect of her persona crafted to keep us captivated? In Selena Gomez's life, there are many unsolved secrets, and every song, every social media post, seems to add new questions. Fans are always eager to learn more, and Selena is well aware of this. She has a knack for creating intrigue, leaving plenty of room for speculation. She is like a book from which we only read what we are allowed to see. And every time we think we've finally figured her out, she finds a new way to surprise us. This uncertainty is part of her magic, which makes us eagerly await each new project and speculate about what she has in store for us next. Selena Gomez is more than just music, she is more than a career. She is a true enigma, and we may never know if we will ever see her true side. So is her life as perfect as it seems? Or is it a complex riddle that no one, except for her, can solve? Selena Gomez is one of the most influential stars of our time, and her Instagram, with millions of followers, has become a platform not just for photos but for real social phenomena. Every post sparks a flurry of discussions, hints, theories, and even true investigations. Her fans meticulously analyze every image, every caption, as these posts are not merely content for them. They are fragments of life that might reveal hidden truths about a star who leaves millions enchanted. But anyone who follows her notices that behind this vibrant feed, there may be something deeper than it appears at first glance. What does Selena really want to show us? And what is she hiding? Every new post from Selena generates even more questions. Sometimes she shares mysterious quotes, or seemingly innocent photos that conceal something deeper. Her fans are always on guard, trying to guess if there's a secret subtext. And interestingly, it sometimes seems that Selena deliberately leaves clues for her most devoted followers, allowing them to discover more than what the average viewer sees. But what exactly? Perhaps her posts are a way to communicate with those who are willing to see the real Selena? Or is it simply a game that brings her even closer to her fans? Adding even more intrigue is the fact that sometimes Selena deletes her posts almost immediately after they appear. It could be just a few minutes or a few hours, but that's enough to ignite interest in millions. Such behavior creates a multitude of speculations and theories. Why does she do this? What was so significant about those deleted posts? Were they too personal, or conversely, too transparent to remain in the public eye? Is it a way to attract even more attention and keep her fans in a state of constant anticipation, compelling them to closely monitor every new update on her profile? These deletions create an aura of mystery around Selena, and it seems she only fuels the intrigue. Fans try to guess what exactly was removed, attempting to catch every detail from the vanished images. Sometimes even screenshots of deleted posts emerge, adding more fuel to this information fire. Everyone wants to know what lies behind this peculiar habit. Could it be that the deleted posts contained hidden clues about her personal life? Or perhaps it's her way of saying something important, but only to those who manage to see it in time? Selena knows how to manage her audience. She understands that every step she takes is meticulously analyzed, that even the slightest change in her profile can trigger a genuine uproar. For many stars, social media is simply a platform for promotion, but for Selena, it's a space where she can craft her own narrative, sometimes leaving it open to interpretation. Some of her Instagram captions make one wonder whether they refer to a news song, personal experiences, or even past relationships. Her fans scrutinize every word, trying to uncover hidden meanings. And who knows, perhaps these hints are Selena's way of staying connected to a world she simultaneously wants to keep at a distance. And this brings us to the main question: who is Selena really? Do we see the true her on social media, or is this just another way for her to construct the image she wants us to perceive? Selena has many faces, and each of her posts seems to be part of a mysterious puzzle that we may never fully piece together. For many, her Instagram page is not just about photos and text, it's a genuine code they try to decipher to see her true personality. And what if we never discover the truth? Perhaps Selena uses social media to leave her fans with just as much as they can handle, and no more. Each of her posts, each deletion remains a mystery that compels fans to return again and again, hoping that next time they'll catch a glimpse of something more. But therein lies Selena's genius. She knows how to play on her fans' interests, keeping them in a state of constant tension and allowing them to see the true essence of her posts only occasionally. And within that lies her true talent, to be more than just a social media star, but a real enigma that we try to unravel day by day. And of course, Selena Gomez's personal life has always been under intense scrutiny. No event, gesture, or hint goes unnoticed, as numerous fans and tabloids are constantly searching for a reason to see a new chapter in her private life. One can understand Selena. Being in the spotlight of such magnitude is not easy, and she probably sometimes wishes she could escape the endless discussions. However, even her silence only fuels the audience's interest. Many still remember her tumultuous, passionate, and drama-filled relationship with Justin Bieber, a romance that captivated the entire world. It was like a real show with numerous highs and lows. They were young, global stars, and their relationship unfolded before millions of eyes, who followed their every move. Was it true love or just one of the many Hollywood romances? They endured numerous trials together and apart, and their relationship left such an imprint in the hearts of fans that even after it ended, people continued to ask, is it possible that they will ever be together again? But time doesn't stand still, and Selena seems ready to move on, leaving those memories behind. However, the past doesn't let go so easily. Rumors and speculations about her personal life continue to appear in the headlines. Every hint at new romantic relationships triggers a storm of discussions and assumptions. Now everyone is curious about this mysterious man who was recently spotted beside her. Some speculate that he is an old friend, while others are convinced he is a new love. But is it possible that this is just a chance encounter? As we know, for Selena, even a simple dinner with a friend can become a reason for numerous articles in the tabloids. Is this truly love, or perhaps a clever new PR stunt aimed at maintaining her public image and audience interest? Fans speculate that there is something more behind each new photo of her with someone. Maybe it's a genuine feeling, or maybe just another reason for headlines, since even a brief date or friendly gesture instantly spreads across the media. Paparazzi are constantly chasing her, trying to catch even the slightest hint of a new romance. In moments when Selena is simply out for dinner or enjoying coffee with an acquaintance, those photos spread around the world at lightning speed, and fans and journalists begin to weave their next theories and rumors. We know that in Hollywood, it's hard to keep anything personal, especially when every move is under a microscope. But Selena has always managed to maintain a certain mystique around her life while remaining accessible to her fans. She is always open, yet at the same time, she never reveals everything completely. And that's her charm. She leaves room for speculation but never allows anyone to truly understand what is happening in her life. Perhaps that is her superpower, her ability to control what others know about her. Now, as Selena reaches the peak of her career, with her name echoing in every headline and her songs playing in every corner, she finds herself once again at the center of attention. And it seems that this new mysterious figure in her life is only adding fuel to the fire. Perhaps this story will mark the beginning of an exciting new chapter for her, or maybe it's just another clever game for the tabloids. But one thing remains unchanged. The world can't tear itself away from their screens, waiting for Selena's next move, trying to understand whether it will be about a new song or perhaps a new love. Selena knows that fans are ready to follow her every action, and even the slightest intrigue only heightens interest. Will she ever decide to lift the veil and share her truth with the world? Or will she remain true to herself, continuing to leave only hints without giving a complete answer? Perhaps we will only receive the answer when she is ready to reveal to the world who she really is. Selena Gomez is a true role model for many of her fans, as she bravely addresses topics that remain taboo for many people. In a world where stars are expected to project nothing but bright smiles and glamour, Selena swims against the current, openly discussing her personal battles with depression, anxiety, and the struggles that have accompanied her for years. Her candor inspires admiration and respect, especially among those who have faced similar challenges. However, as with any celebrity, one must ask, has she truly revealed all sides of her soul to the public? Or is this merely part of the complex and carefully crafted public persona she has created? Selena has shared a great deal about her experience in battling mental health issues, with her speeches and interviews often touching on the deepest and most painful moments of her life. Yet, it's worth asking, has she really shared everything? Her openness might be just a part of what she feels comfortable showing the world. Depression and anxiety are heavy topics, and for many stars, their personal struggles may remain hidden behind the bright images captured on red carpets and successful projects. But Selena chose to be transparent, earning significant attention, sympathy, and support from fans. Is it possible that her stories are not only a path to healing but also a well-thought-out strategy to stay relevant in an industry where every move is scrutinized by millions? Through her words and openness, she literally gives her fans a piece of her soul, creating a deep connection. However, beneath this revelation, there always seems to be something unresolved. Perhaps even her most candid speeches and emotional interviews have a flip side, something that will remain a mystery. Public figures know how to present themselves effectively, and no one can say for certain if we truly know everything about her internal struggles. There are topics she never touches in public, moments that we will never learn about, remaining part of her personal world. Her battle with mental health is not just a personal journey but also a challenge she has transformed into a sort of mission to support others. Selena understands that such candid moments create a sense of kinship among her fans. Numerous interviews where she reflects on her experiences have undoubtedly provided significant support to her audience, who see her not just as a star but as someone who also faces life's difficulties. This relatability is what brings her closer to people. But does she use this image to remain in the spotlight? After all, the entertainment industry is known for being ruthless, and the more aspects you have for discussion, the longer your name stays in the public eye. Sometimes it seems that behind every candid story lies something more than just the desire to share. There's a fine line between public openness and a personal life that always remains hidden behind the curtain. Perhaps we will never know what truly drives Selena to openly speak about her issues. Is it genuinely her path to healing or part of an image that fosters a connection with her fans, keeping her popularity alive? Even as she shares her stories, there's a lingering feeling that we see only a fragment of what's truly happening because life in the spotlight makes everyone ponder where the persona ends and the real person begins. Could it be that her openness is not only a form of self-expression but also a carefully considered approach to maintain interest in her persona? In a world where everyone strives to appear flawless, Selena chooses a different path, the path of vulnerability. She shares her story, and therein lies a strength that not only evokes sympathy but also draws even more attention to her name. Yet, as we know, Hollywood is not just about glittering careers but also about well-planned images. Even if Selena is genuinely sincere in her confessions, the question always remains, are all the pieces of her story exactly as she presents them? Even when she discusses her fears and struggles, there remains a sense that the real Selena is hidden deep inside, and we see only what she is willing to show. While her fans appreciate the honesty and support they receive from her, they will never know it all. This is what makes her an icon of our time, a star who seems open but at the same time remains a mystery. Each of her interviews, every post where she discusses her feelings and fears, adds another piece to the puzzle called Selena Gomez. Yet, perhaps the last piece that would complete the picture will never be found. Selena plays her role brilliantly, but is she merely part of the complex mechanism that helps her remain a star in the eyes of millions? Perhaps we will never learn how much of this is sincerity, and how much is carefully crafted strategy. And this question keeps us intrigued because therein lies all of Selena's magic, being not just a celebrity but also a person who leaves room for imagination. Selena is unafraid to show her weaknesses, but we always know that she controls what she chooses to reveal. Perhaps this is her uniqueness, the ability to blend sincerity with mystery while maintaining unpredictability. Her stories about mental health are not just personal experiences, they are part of her larger narrative, which keeps all of us in a constant state of tension, making us wonder, do we really know everything about her, or just what she wants us to know? Selena Gomez is not just a star who shines on screens and social media. She is a complex individual with a multifaceted story, interwoven with successes and challenges that make her truly unique. Behind her bright smiles and carefree Instagram videos lies a wealth of secrets and questions that prompt us to delve deeper into her world. She has become a voice for many who struggle with their inner demons while simultaneously remaining the object of interest for millions eager to learn more about her life. What is the real story behind her successes on the Disney Channel that opened the doors to fame for her? Was it truly as smooth sailing as it seems? Or were there hidden difficulties and challenges she faced behind the scenes? Each new release, every new song, is not just music but also a deep personal experience that resonates in the hearts of many. Selena skillfully transforms her emotions on stage, raising even more questions. How does she cope with the pressure of fame and the attention that never subsides? And what do you think about her personal life? Selena has always been in the spotlight, whether due to her relationship with Justin Bieber or new romantic intrigues that periodically make headlines. Are we ready to uncover the truth about her relationships, which often become fodder for tabloids? What secrets are kept in the shadows, and what is really happening behind closed doors? Share your thoughts in the comments about this enigmatic figure. Is she truly open about her life, or does she only show us the part she wants us to see? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more exclusive news and investigations about celebrities. Stay with us, as behind each new video lies a story waiting for its moment to be told.